Hello, Empyrion Galactic survival fans, especially the ones who flavor Ironman series. Welcome to Ironman Season 8. I'm just staring at my new home. Yep, it was moving day. I left the old base. I left it running, because it still has its purpose. But I have moved to my new base, and it just happens to be a mobile one. Yep. Here's the bridge. It's not super fancy. This is my own design. And I did strip it down so I could get it in. I had to take off. There was originally a mining ship, but it has been redesignated as IM S8 Destroyer 3. And everybody's like, well, that's a strange name for a ship. I gotta turn down the volume just a little bit more. There we go. I feel like I have to yell over the music. So, what does IM S8 Destroyer 3 mean? IM for Iron Man, S8 for Season 8, Destroyer, because that's what I'm hoping it's going to do, and 3, because this is the 3rd season I've been in. It's also been the season that I've gone the farthest in. Normally I die within the first 2 days due to spider bites, but I have since learned to respect the spider. So, let's go in here and do one little touch-up. Color tool. Black. There we go. Kind of like that better than the... Put that away. Yeah. Someone asked me what SST was. And it used to be Ship's Stock abbreviation. But now it's sort of like survival stock, because you know it has oxygen power and all the other goodies in there, but that's what it is. So I was able to take all the stuff from the base and put it on here because I have lots and lots of room. Seeing how it's just me, I took out all the seats. This used to seat 5 additional people, and that's the bottom entrance. That's the top entrance, and we're going to hop up here. There is my ship, to give you an idea of the size of this thing. Of course, it's a CV, so it can dock to it. And it does have its own repair bay, T2, so it'll fix my ship. It does have a few guns on it. Nothing major though. I mean, they're cannons, Gatlins, and the anti-personnel guns. And if you go into the control panel on this ship, pressing P and going to main, you'll see I have a switch for main weapons, which controls my cannons, a secondary switch which controls the miniguns. The 3rd switch controls the anti-alien guns. I don't know what else to call them. And landing lights, and I haven't done anything with the 2 customs. I've been programming. Yeah, I threw all the refined pedaxid in the tank. Not very much. It can hold 64, but it's only get 8, 12. And then I have, like I said, this was a mining ship, so there's 3 boxes of ore collectors. They're cargo boxes, but expressly hooked up to mining devices that dumps it right in from mining asteroids. And I got a couple ammo boxes, cannon ammo, ammo I find that I don't use, just hang on to it, and then minigun ammo and anti-personnel ammo, or the projectile rifle rounds. As you can see over here, I don't use them anymore. I'm exclusively laser pistol, homing rocket launcher and a sniper rifle, and I still haven't found a sniper rifle upgrade kit. I was hoping that we were going to get something other than the shrine, because I kind of been to the shrine once before, the one that floats in the air, and I kind of know what's on there, and it's really not anything to write home about. But it does have a heal station, an O2 station. It's got plenty of O2. It's got a cold medication thing where I can also put medications in if I want. It's got one for food. I don't need any right now. And of course the fridge, I swapped it all over to here. It's well stocked. I've been diligently farming my 9 little plots since I built the plots. And in here, I don't have the 20 zirconium alloy anymore because I built 2 mining laser drills for hitting asteroids. I think we're gonna check it out by going, I'm gonna switch view here, so be prepared. I have strange taste in color. So there it is. I had to build a pad next to the base. Yeah. And it just big enough to do it. It's wider than it is long. I used to call it the warthog. It's been called a lot of things, but pretty isn't one of them. I like it though. It's very functional. It has a nice little landing spot sunken, so it's protected from fire, so the main ship can deal with it. It has a bunch of cannon turrets, minigun turrets, and the anti-personal ones are all underneath. So if I do a flyby and there's troops on the ground, it's just gonna be terrible for them. Anyhow, I have them set for aliens and predators, and they do kill crickets for some reason. I guess they consider them hostile. The miniguns are set up for, well, let's take a look. Devices, collapse all, make it easier. I just got done adding 2 flares. I didn't know what to do with them, didn't want to throw them out, but I'm going to add them to, let's see, weapons, cargo, repair systems, secondary systems, which is number 8. Okay, add the last group, close all. We're going to go to secondary weapons, look at minigun, other factions, because I don't know if on or off that will affect shooting guys on the ground if I turn that off. But aliens, predators, turrets, mounted weapons. That's what the miniguns have for a target. The cannon turrets, aliens, other factions, turrets, mounted weapons. No thrusters or generators. And secondary weapons. Oh, aliens and predators. Okay, it's under number 5B. A sentry gun is basically predators, aliens, and other factions. I don't intend to run into any other factions, but just in case. I don't know if I unclick that, if it'll shoot Xerax ground patrol if I left it on just aliens, so I don't care if I shoot the Talon Guard or not. I'll loot them if I can. If I can't, then I won't. But anyhow, I do have a couple switches. I've been working on figuring out how to do it, but I have a switch to turn the repair bay on and off, The drills are covered with shutters, so I made a switch to open or close the shutters. And of course the power saver, which shuts off the RCS on all my engines when I'm in hover mode in outer space, because I'll use my little ship to go down to a planet unless it's hostile, and then I'll bring this down, because this thing is pretty fuel efficient. We'll turn it on. Actually, it's on. I'm going to get out of my seat. That is the shutter button. That is the power saver button. So now I can fly. I'm going to press Alt. Give you a little view. Those are lights underneath. I have them set up so that when I do the power saver and turn all the engines off, the lights come on underneath. Pretty nifty. Someone taught me how. Or I can just turn them on. But yeah, the color scheme, well, I kind of like it. Very couple basic colors, that's about it. I like the gray camo. But as you can see, hovering, I'm using 0% power usage. I have 288 minutes with this. It gets even better in outer space. But, let's go over, that's our mission. I'm not going to do that just yet. Listening post. I'm going to go over to the weapons bunker and see how it does on the ground troops. We'll remove on approach, put a marker, say accept. So we'll fly over to that one. And again, I usually use this mode. And what I'm going to do is P, main, secondary weapons are engaged. Actually, I'll wait until I get close. That way I'm not wasting ammo on stuff I'm just flying by on. Alright, so now we gotta find it. As you can see, maximum here I'm using 4 or 5% power, which is a good thing. Even going forward and climbing. It's powered by 2 T3 generators. A whole heck of a lot. I wonder why I'm not getting F6. F6 can't do it. Okay. Alt. F6. There we go. Alt. Yeah. And it's got a heck of a lot of oxygen capability. This was my main ship until I got the aircraft carrier I've always dreamed and wanted. But I am looking for Shrine, Wreckage, Danger Radio. Did I not put that on the HUD? Weapons bunker. Edit. Remove on approach. Accept. Now that should show up. Listening post. There we go. Weapons bunker. So yeah, it's been called the Delta Flyer. It's been called a lot of things. You can scroll in and out. I get about this kind of view because it is a rather large ship. Not as large as some others that people are playing with. Excuse me. I built it just to show you how ridiculous it can be. No, I didn't. I thought it was I wanted a mobile platform for my base, so I built this. Like I said, it's got everything you want except for a furnace, and an ATM. Because you can't have those on this. I wish you could have an ATM on it. But again, as you can see, 4%, and I'm at 42.2 minutes, but I have plenty of power. It can make more. And you know, I haven't even looked, just for giggles. I can make it to Tamarius. Oh, I'd love to go to the asteroid field. Matter of fact, after I do a little ground check, just to see how the weapons handle ground troops. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay in the air for a minute, let them blast away, and then I'm going to land and run around and collect the stuff. Like the lens flare? Yeah, great, huh? That's what happens when you head towards the west. It should go away in a bit. So yeah, all my weapons are off right now, saving power. Again, it's my own design. I am really happy with it. It looks kind of geeky with the legs, but they had to be that big in order to fit the turrets underneath. Because as I fly into an area, they'll point down and shoot. And that's a good thing. I don't have a lot of defenses on top because this is a hover vehicle, because I can hover in this, jump out, get in my little ship, and do stuff with that while this sits here and hovers, taking out anything that's trying to hurt me. So here we come up to the weapons bunker. Now we've already taken this out, but as far as I know, there's still ground troops all over the place. So we'll get down just a little bit. I can outrange them big time with this. Looks like my frame rate's gonna go crap. It's at 50. I am currently uploading another video of me taking out the whatever it was I was trying to take out. I won't spoil it. Actually, this will come out afterwards. So yeah, it was the tug. After I looted the junkyard in space, I did the tug. Alright, so let me see. I don't need to put on the main weapons. Let the fireworks commence. Yeah, there we go. Shoot away, boys. That's what you were designed to do. We'll get down here and watch the fireworks. Nice. Your piddly laser cannon and gun. Yeah, they're all going down real quick. Yeah, it's shooting everything. Good. We'll land for a minute. F. Well, there you go. It seems to work. So that's the plan. Loot by... Look at that. Nice. Kill everything. Yeah, unfair in war. Yeah, I don't care. I don't want to die. So, I make them die. Medicine, food, laser cell powers, red container, and of course the pedaxid. You'll fill it. Okay, so I was happy with that. I'll get in. And last time I was here, there was more stuff up here. So let's go up here. We were up here, yeah. Let's see what happens now. I am taking hits, but this thing sports combat steel. And it should take everybody out shortly. Run, little crickets, run. See how you do. Nothing but smoke and wrecks on the ground. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this ship can take a lot of damage from these type of weapons. So, I will eventually build on the landing pad at my base another thing that will a T2 repair bay that will I can land, and you can repair CVs that way. I didn't think you could, but yeah, you can. We'll gather up all the meat. I'm still looking for coffee or buds, but yeah, everything in a 100-meter circumference will be eliminated, which is a shame for them. Alright, so I'm happy with how that's working. They seem to be doing okay. Like I said, I got the cannons turned off because I'm not attacking a base where you're allowed to use something to take out the turrets. And we'll go here and dump that in there. Yeah, it's a bit overkill, but yeah, that's my whole point. I think it's just not right to use CVs in Ironman, but as long as they allow it, I'm going to use them too. So, because it does make it, as you can see, way too easy. And these aren't even all the weapons I can put on this ship. That's the scary part. Alright. So, P, we're going to turn off my turrets. And let's go to space. I want to mine. The only thing is I wish is when you turned them off, they would all line up properly, pointing towards the front. But they don't. Yeah, she's not very fast at going up, but I'm burning, as you can see, 0%. There we go. We're in outer space now. Look down on the ground. I should call it the Delta Flyer, because it looks like a Delta. Alright, we are in space. Press I. Now I'm going to use absolutely no power. Now I got 1792 minutes. And I'll press I. That'll stop us. Press I. We can drift. Okay, so see in the front, I got two blue shutters down there in the corner to the front of the cockpit. F. Flick the switch. Hear them activate. F. Alt. Now they're out of the way. And I can use my lasers for drilling. So, let us find... there it is. The Prometheum asteroid. Forward we go. Oh, get it lined up. Prometheum up there. Okay. Basically, head right towards it. Wait until I see that it's straightened out. Let off the gas. Even with the gas fully on, I'm using 1%, which is insane. But that's because this ship is not really powering that much stuff. Because I got all my turrets off. If I run into trouble, I turn them on. The option is combat steel, allows me to take some damage. Well, I try to turn them on. But I want to see how she does drilling. This design was originally intended to have 3 drills on each side of the cockpit. But due to resource limitations, I was only able to get 2 back. There we go. Get within so far, and then press I. Press Alt, because I like to get a view on this when I come in. There we go. Move in. Drill. Yeah, she's working okay. Like I said, this is my... When they made these drill lasers, yeah. There the cat's meow. Let off for a second. I just want to see which way I need to go. That's why she's got a flat nose, so she can get in close. And that's also why it was named the Pug for a while, like in a pug dog. For all you that know what a pug dog is, she can get pretty close. Yeah, with 6 drills, I just melt asteroids. And all the time I'm doing this, I got stuff at the base working. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to other star things and get the rarer ores, because they do have rare ore asteroids in the game. But, you know, I can live with what's around. And that's what happens when I hit. But she's a pretty rugged little girl. Or guy, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we got all of that. Back off a little bit. Yeah, it's the WASD keys. When you lock in Alt, it's the WASD keys, the arrow keys, C, and spacebar. That's how I control this ship. And the only thing I have to touch my mouse for is to actually engage the laser beams. And I can move around and see how she's doing. And then I can do a little right and left in the same spot. I see how well it does by gauging how much crushed stone I get from it. The crushed stone can be turned into iron, copper, or silicone, whatever I need. I have a special container, of course, just for crushed stone. But yeah. And she's not doing too bad. She's a little bit slower than the other one, but we're talking about 4 more lasers on it, so I'm not really going to complain. It does beat it doing it by hand by far. Okay, I'm going to stop, take a little peek. Yeah, I don't know if that goes all the way through or not, but I'll reposition myself a little bit. It might go all the way through. Point her up a little bit. Back it off a little bit so I don't bang my head on it. Right to left. Left to right. Yeah, if I do this with all the asteroids, I don't need to physically mine anything anymore. Ever. Which is a good thing. Gives me time to enjoy killing the Zirax and looting their dead, cold bodies. So I'll make sure I get it all. So yeah, I don't really care if I get crushed stone, but I'd prefer to pick up just the Pendaxid. Yeah, not Pendaxid, Promethium. Yeah, I really think this goes all the way through. So this is a big deposit. Well, kind of close. That's why I keep skipping around like that. But I'm trying to get all of it. I want it all. That's why I like having it free float, so I can get underneath like this and look. Because I can get every last drop. And I hardly have to move. I'm really surprised the lasers don't put a strain on your power supply. That does make me wonder. But yeah, the beams, just like your handheld drill, do like a circle around the beam itself. So you should space them. The other ones, the other design I have that has all 6. If I get lucky and find some more, I'll keep adding these to them, because that, like I said, was its original purpose. It's a little, you can look underneath its belly and see all the weapons. Is, you know, and because I can, okay. No other reason than because I can. And I want to have the coolest toy in the game. Or in the Ironman series, I should say. Although I've seen some pretty cool designs. Don't get me wrong. I tried inverting the arrow keys, but that just messed me up because I'm so used to mining this way. So I just leave them alone. Okay, she's not taking anything. I'm not close enough. Oh, I guess it is still. No, I'll wait until she doesn't register anything anymore. But it does look kind of like I'm going to have to reposition soon. Yeah. But I don't see a good flow coming in. Time to reposition. Gonna get it all. Yeah, it's a little slower than I'm used to, but it's by far a lot faster than using the handheld. Okay. Let the smoke clear. Take a peek. Looks like I got all that. Whoops. I hate it when I do that. Alright. Go to Alt again. Go to my flight controls. Yeah, the reason why I picked blue is in the other games I've played, this thing is a Promethium miner, pretty much. It'll mine everything, but I like the color blue. As boys were taught, blue is for boys, pink is for girls. Melt away, cut right through that rock. Get it out of the way. Hundreds and hundreds of crushed stone. I have enough storage capacity that it's ridiculous. And melt that rock. Melt that rock. Sort of like boil that dust speck, huh? Okay. Changing plane. And move over. Nope. Nope. Move over, I said. Freaking pilot must be drunk. Point down. Down. There we go. Go in for the kill. Tip her up a whoops. Tip her up a little bit. Yeah, sometimes it just skips like that. I don't believe it's, I think it's just the game trying to render all the different positions I put my view in and what have not. So yeah, I'm sucking into Promethium for sure. I can get a little bit closer. Go up and get that off the tip. The only thing that really sucks about it is when you get the sun directly in front of me. Makes it kind of hard to see. So yeah, this kind of mining, not so boring. It's kind of cool to watch actually. Gives me a little bit of a challenge on flight controls. Oh, hit. Back off. Turn. Eliminate the rock in front of me. Yeah, I do miss having 6 though. I'm used to it going just a tad faster. Get that a little bit over there. Get that a little bit there. I think we're almost done. Yeah. Yeah, even though see that itty bitty rock there just below the beam, that will stop your ship dead in its tracks. So I try not to have that happen, but it does happen. Yum. Get that part of the rock out of the way. What I'll do is I'll go back to the base eventually and drop all the crushed stone off to process it in the mobile constructors. Unless I need it for something else. Less than I need it for something else. So yeah, in a few minutes I'm going to have more ore than you've ever seen in your life. Because there's a magnesium asteroid I'm going to hit next. And these don't respawn, so while I'm here I'm taking it all. My motto, I want it all. Give me, give me. Now, I think that is all of it. Stop drilling for a minute. Yeah, so that was like, I don't know, a couple minutes, 5 minutes. We'll just kind of do a fly around. I'm pretty sure I didn't leave anything. It's kind of interesting how it's always kind of like on one side though. Yeah, that Prometheum asteroid is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move away from it. Press M for map. See if I can pick the Prometheum. I only got one. And I'm going to edit it. I'm going to take it off as a waypoint. Except should go white. Except I don't want that symbol. It doesn't really matter, but it's just me. Prometheum, edit. I don't know why it popped back. There we go. So I know I've done that one. 100%. Now, the fun part. Peek. Devices. Close. Go to cargo. Harvester 1. That's the first one that fills. Take, then those. Then ore 4. Nope. Ore 5. That's, no, it's not ore 5 either. That's, oh, I forgot to straighten out the labels on these. There we go. So yeah, 3 and the third stacks of Prometheum in a couple minutes. Same amount of stacks as crushed stone. So, according to my theory, that would be, I did a 50% drill. Because I picked up as much crushed stone as I did Prometheum. Anyhow, Alt. Magnesium. Yeah, and don't forget you can press I and coast. I have done so much with so little, I now can do anything with nothing. How's that sound? Someone said that to me once. It was like, I thought it was pretty good. Uh-oh, something's shooting at me. What the heck is up with that? What is that? Well. That's interesting. Here I was, minding my own business, And the guy declared war on me. P. Main. 99%. Devices. Open all. 1% on the cannon turret. 6% on one of my enclosed thrusters. 24% on the flare. Okay. Main weapons online. Secondary weapons online. Retaliation. Can I say it? Retaliation. I can't say it. So let's head over towards magnesium again. No, I'm not going to attack him, but if he comes after me, he's going to get an ass warming. Because I can turn around and look while I coast. Now, I don't know if that's fair game or not, so I'd love to go smack his butt, but I don't know if that's like a star base or what, so I'll find out what it is here in a minute, because I don't want that to be a mission thing and have me be an idiot and destroy it. But I have an issue where like that situation just happened, that you can't defend yourself. Hey, he started it. Might not be a good enough reason, but alright, he's out of scope now. I can't see him. Come over to the magnesium asteroid. That's interesting. I'm going to get a little... there he is again. That looks like... yeah, that looks like a base. That might be a mission. I don't want to attack it and find out that I did something wrong. But if he launches drones or anything like that, they're fair game. Yeah, you know what I wish? I wish they would make the magnesium a little whiter. Because it's almost the same color as crushed stone, which can be annoying. You know, you can barely make that out. I mean, like the magnesium on the planet, it's got like really bright white flecks in it. I think they should do the same with the deposits. Even magnesium deposits that you have to dig underground. Yeah, that's the only drawback with this ship is it doesn't mine on planets. But there's so much in the asteroid that I don't need to, so. Anybody want to buy some used automated miners? I wish you could break those down, but it doesn't seem that you can. Because I broke one down and got nothing. In case you were wondering. Because they do have Sicosium alloy in it, and I'm surprised I didn't get anything. But we will definitely eat all of the magnesium. Yeah, that's looking like a base to me, star base. So yeah, it's probably hands off, which is a good thing, I guess. Wouldn't want no excitement. All the excitement, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'm watching the intake, see if it stops giving me magnesium. I'm just getting crushed stone. I think I got it all. Maybe not. There's a couple right there. It's really hard to tell with magnesium. It's just so darn close to the color of the regular crushed stone. Yeah, I've been known to even throw away crushed stone, so because I get so much of it. Stop drilling, back up a little bit, take a peek. Looks like I got that part done. Now, is there any other? Yeah, that's why I built this thing. It's a rugged son of a gun because it can take a beating. See, now I can't tell if that's magnesium over here or if it's just the lighting on the rock. I really can't tell if there's any more. Oh, no, there's a big spot right there. Right there in front of me. See what I mean though? See how close that is to being the same color? I almost feel like the Borg doing this with their laser beam. Good little trick is I'll wait until I stop getting magnesium. And then I'll rotate. I normally don't have to do that. I can just, because I had 6 doohickeys. Yeah, I wonder why Captain Adonis gave us the shrine. It's really a kind of crappy POI. I thought for sure it might be something, you know, Ironman-ish, like the drone base. Or a space station. Now that would be any fun. More people have a chance to die that way. Because that space station probably isn't the easiest thing to take out. I don't know. I might continue the non-Ironman series with this build or this setup. After the season ends. Although I'd like to try the 8.5 some other gentlemen are getting ready to do after this season ends. They're going to try out some new rules, and they're going to actually do a server or scenario. So it sounds interesting, and anybody can join in if they want to. I guess the rules are pretty easy as far as understanding them. Not that this Ironman one was hard to understand. I'm just that stupid. Up and at 'em. Up. Whoops, not back. Up. Up. We're not here to mine crushed stone, buddy. We're here to mine magnesium. Yeah, I'm kind of doing this blind. I can't really tell other than by watching the intake. So I don't know if I'll get it all or not, but I'm getting quite a bit. That's why I like mining promethium or zirconium or estrium, because you can tell. Silicone too, not silicone, cobalt I meant. Anyways, there is magnesium here. Whoops, move down, point up. Yeah, it's a big pocket of magnesium. Magnesium. Plus it's a little more awkward with those big legs sticking out. I suppose I could take them off and put them on, but it's too much of a pain in the butt. Or I'm too lazy, one or the other. You choose. One space station I'm not afraid of. That's all crushed stone. That's all crushed stone. There's some magnesium. Yeah, so there you go. That's what this was designed to do, was to drill out asteroids and get all their goodies. There's a little bit kicking around up here. Yeah, it's just crushed stone now. I think I got that deposit. Just rake it over the coals one more time. I'm seeing nothing but crushed stone coming in, so we'll stop. And we'll check out the goodies. MP device cargo 1 harvester. Yeah. It should be Aura 4. Nope. Or 5. Yep. And crushed stone, harvest box 3. Yeah, because when that's full, that's when I'll go back to the planet. Oh, dinner time. Tab. There we go. Well, alright, I'm going to call the episode there. You've seen it mine, you've seen it kill. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. It has a little couple drawbacks. It doesn't have really super strong weapons, but against ground troops and maybe POIs, Not bad. And now that I'm done drilling, F, flick to switch, F, back into C, press Alt. Happens so fast you're not going to see it. But yeah, the shutters have closed. Let me turn around so the sunlight's hitting my front, so you can see the blue shutters. They're closed. Just a little bit of added protection. That's something new. I haven't never done it before. But B, level 25, 163 kills. I think I went up 1 kill. 0 deaths, and they've told me what ping is. It's the, if you're playing in multiplayer, it tells you in milliseconds how much information you're transmitting to and from. So yeah, trivia is if you guts to know. Well, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, tell me how ugly my ship is, how pointless. Be sure to watch the other Ironman competitors. We all have a different take on how to do stuff. We all have different seeds. And until the next adventure, I'll talk to you later. See ya.